My name is Kirk. I'm the political director here at the North Carolina Chamber. I'm joined today with our CEO and President, Gary Salamido. Gary, thanks for joining us. And we're talking about the political program, and I was hoping that you could discuss a little bit about why we have the political program and how it got started here at the Chamber.
Well, thanks, Kirk. Yeah, to have an effective advocacy program really takes three stools. You got to have an independent policy group, you need to have a great advocacy team, and then you have to have an accountability leg, which is our political program. So when we were building the North Carolina Chamber's advocacy program, we knew that we had to have all three, and we had to have them in alignment, and we had to make sure that it was data-driven, nonpartisan approach to making sure that the policies that create this great business climate that has allowed us to be #1 for business 2 years in a row, that the people that are sitting pushing the red and green buttons down in Raleigh had a transparent way of seeing that, and that we could talk about how they voted. We don't care if they're a Democrat, we don't care if they're Republican or independent, we just have an agenda that's policy and data driven. We have an accountability team that lobbies and communicates and does business education on that agenda. And then the accountability leg is just how they voted. So each year we needed a nonpartisan, data-driven mechanism to show how every member of the legislature voted on the agenda of the business community. And that's why the political program was created, A, for accountability, and B, to support those candidates that are aligned with the issues and the priorities of the business community.
Right, yeah, that's a great way to sum it up. A lot of times I think of the political program as kind of bookends to what our advocacy does. So on the beginning, it could be recruiting candidates or giving candidates the data they need to make the decisions that are best for their district. But then also on the back end, after we've kind of done our advocacy, that accountability piece that you're talking about with how they voted, or some of our voter education activity, really making sure that we have those bookends on each side of our advocacy so that we're providing data-backed decisions and then also providing accountability to our membership and to the state for those that are taking votes that are impacting the business community.
Yeah, and when we have a data-driven policy process and a data-driven advocacy and a data-driven accountability and political program, candidates will emerge that like to work and like to play in that environment, right? That want to be a part of what we do and what the business community does. And so we'll attract better candidates. So that's why I'm so excited about the opportunity with the candidate school that you've been talking about and some other thoughts we have going forward on the political program.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm very excited about it. It's an opportunity to go out into the state and kind of find the next generation of leaders, finding those people that are ready to step up to the plate and serve our state, make those hard decisions that are going to benefit the state for years to come. You know, we've had #1 state for business 2 years in a row now. You know, it might be easy to say, oh, well, we've arrived, we've done a great job, and we have, and we recognize those successes, but we really need to continue to be looking further down 10 years, 20 years down the road and saying, where's our state going to be? How can we set ourselves up now to continue that trajectory towards success and making sure that our state is moving forward?
And that's going to take political courage on behalf of our elected officials, primarily in the General Assembly. People that not only see today, but they see tomorrow and willing to take those courageous votes on the hardest decisions to make sure that we maintain our place, the best place to live, work, raise your family, and grow private sector jobs. So the work, the political program, and you're leading is going to be integral to North Carolina being a winner for years to come.
Absolutely, and you know, your point about data-driven decision-making, that's so key in it, to make sure that we can kind of show our work and show not just what is great about the program and what we think, but the numbers to back it up. And so that's something that we're committed to here at the political program, and it's an exciting time to be here at the Chamber and what all we're working on.
Well, thank you for what you're doing. Look forward to it.
Yeah, thanks, Gary.
Yeah.